guys. So we are on our way to Toronto for Toronto Comic Con. Um, it is, I think it's like 7:30 right now. We've never really been up this early lately. So we got up at 6, got ready. Brandon's just in at work right now, doing an early shift because he normally works in the afternoon, but because we're going to Toronto, they allowed him to come in early in the morning so that he can still get his work done, and then we can head to Toronto. I think we're planning on hitting the road around 9, drive up to Toronto, but one of our first stops that we have planned is we are going to go to try and find John Candy's childhood home. I don't know. I'm sure all of you know who John Candy is, like Uncle Buck, Home Alone. The list just goes on and on of how many movies that Canadian legend comedian John Candy has been in. So I'm sure you guys have heard of him and saw him. Amazing, amazing actor. Sad to see that has since passed away. Unfortunately, we probably won't be able to go see um, where he was buried because he was buried in California. But we are going to go try and track down his home. I found out that it is Woodville Avenue, I believe, in East York, up in Toronto. So we're going to go see that. Um, we're also going to go to, I heard there's like a Carlos Bakery in Mississauga. So I want to go there because I've always wanted to go to Carlos Bakery. But it's in, like, the actual home base is in Hoboken, New Jersey, but probably won't get there. So I heard there's one in Mississauga, which is where we're staying. So I would definitely want to go get some Carlos Bakery. And then we're going to go to Comic Con because today's the first day. We don't have any photo ops set up for today because it is the first, like, our initial day getting up there. But we saw that Austin St. John, for those of you that don't know, was the original Red Ranger on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So we're going to hopefully make it there in time, which we should. I mean, after everything that we're doing, go and listen to Austin's Q&A panel, and then I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably just like kind of get our feel for the Comic Con because it looks quite big. Um, so we're gonna go check that out, and then tomorrow we have a couple of our meet and greets. I'm going to be meeting Adam Baldwin, who I know him best from when he played one of the Wolfram Hart lawyers on Angel. And then I'm going to be meeting Laura, I think I'm saying her name wrong, Laura Vanderroot, who played Clara, I think is how they say it, on Smallville. And then Brandon has, I think, Pat Mastriani. I believe he played Joey on one of the Degrassi ones. So he's going to go meet him. And then on Sunday, we're both going to meet Lou Ferrigno, the original Hulk. And then we're also, a last minute addition was added to Toronto Comic Con, which is Aaron Ashmore from Smallville, played Jimmy Olsen, and then also Duncan Locke from Lock and Key, which I recently just finished season 2. So we're really excited. Like, it was, few people were canceled, or a few people, they weren't canceled, but they canceled themselves. Had prior engagements or something going on with their schedule that kind of came up, so they weren't able to make it anymore. But then we got Aaron Ashmore as the replacement, so that's awesome. I'm very excited for that. So yeah, just wanted to hop on, let you guys know kind of what you might see in the videos. Might be a 2-part video depending, but we have a lot going on this trip that we're planning on doing. So yeah, stay tuned because I never know what we're gonna see. Yeah, just waiting for Brandon. Like I said, he's at work, so as soon as he's done, we're gonna get the trip going. Stay tuned. See you soon.
Yeah, I mean, it blows my mind 30 years later that we can sit here and I can talk to you now as adults. Some of you were hiding behind your mom's legs, you know, you're 4, 5, 6, 9, little ones. And now we're sitting here as just bigger children talking about the same thing 30 years after. And, you know, some of your parents loved the show because we were the best babysitter that they had. Others of them hated the show because it was so violent. And to all of those parents, you should say, but you watched Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. That was violent. And now some of you are raising your own children, and you're showing them the show, showing them where it all started. And now Netflix has taken 700 episodes plus, less, give or take, I don't know, a lot off of Netflix, and now the only one on there is an NPR. So, and now we're looking at another reboot, and there's talks, all kinds of talks. I don't know which talks are the right talks, but lots of people are talking about what they should do next and who should be in it and the way it should go. So I had no idea, and I'm still clueless. I'm always waiting for the next thing.
So what do you think the secret is? Like,
I did my best, honestly. It's so great to have you here. I mean, personally, I'm excited, of course, but can we go back to the beginning? Can we go back? What tells a 13-year-old that this is the career that you want for the rest of your life?
That's a long time ago. I have to take a second to think about that.
No.
It's like 5 years ago. Well, so I grew up doing martial arts. I was very athletic. I was a tomboy, and I saw the movie My Girl. I don't know if you guys have seen that with Anna Klumsky.
Right.
Yeah, and watching that, I was the same age as her in the film. There was just something about it that affected me, and I asked my parents if I could try to do that, and they didn't want me to, because they were concerned about children in the industry, but they gave it a go, and it's been 25 years.
So, in all the time, in all the roles that you've had the opportunity to work with Colin Feore, you've had a chance to work with Gordon Pinsent. You, like I said, you've got legends in your back pocket, which is just amazing. Who stands out in your career as somebody that you have, who is memorable, who maybe motivated you, inspired you?
I would have to say Gordon Pinsent. I don't know if a lot of Canadians will know who he is. Do you guys know who Gordon Pinsent is?
Yeah.
You guys are so quiet.
Canadian legend.
Yeah.
Canadian legend. So working with Gordon, he was a mentor of mine. He was the only person I knew in the industry. He's a distant relative. And he came to my first day on set of Goosebumps. And after that, like, just gave me the speech about memorization and being polite, and mentored me for years. And then finally, my producing partner, Jessica Patel, who's here, and director, directed a film called Age of Dysphoria that we wrote for Gordon and I to do together. So it was a full circle, and just working with him was a dream come true.
Can we talk about it?
Toronto, eh?
So how's your con been so far?
Con's been great. I was hoping to go to a Maple Leafs game last night, but they're out of town, so I'm out of luck. I wasn't gonna fly over to Nashville. It's tricky.
You're a Leafs fan?
No. No, but I like hockey. I'm a Blackhawks fan, so long rivalry. But original six, yeah.
So, okay, I'm a little intimidated. You worked with Kubrick. You've worked with so many great guys in your career. Where do we begin? I think for me, it was Ricky Linderman. I mean, everybody wanted my bodyguard to be my bodyguard. How did that happen? Can you go right back to the beginning and tell us about that?
This was the summer of '79. at the end of the school year leading into that summer, a local agency came to our high school, New Trier East High School, in Winnetka, Illinois, north of Chicago, looking for high school agents.
Jose NY onto DKNY. Miami, DC, prefer Versace. All Philly hoes know it's Moschino. I be cutie with the booty, boy, the coochie. Now we know where you who really the shit. Really the dry dick. Break like pussy, city on the night. LS, 4.5. Bulletproof glass tips if I want some ass. Gold glass sweet first. Ask questions like, I know it's gonna be so cold.